Now, some economic watchers are skeptical about the International Monetary Fund IMF's projection that Ghana's inflation will retreat to single digits by the end of 2025. In its Economic Outlook report, the IMF forecast an end-of-year inflation rate of 8% for Ghana, aligning with the government goals outlined in the 2024 budget. Here's more.
The finance minister's statement in the budget indicates an expected decline in inflation from 29.4% in 2023 to 15% in 2024, further reducing to 8% from 2025 onwards. The IMF's projection aligns with the Bank of Ghana's aim for 2024 as they anticipate a 15% year-end inflation rate. These forecasts rely on the government's implementation of measures under the IMF program and the Bank of Ghana's commitment to tight monetary policies. However, some economic watchers insist that this projection is impracticable. Professor Lord Mensah, an associate professor at the Department of Finance at the University of Ghana Business School, argues that while the IMF's forecast is optimistic, it will require the implementation of economic policies and structural reforms, which may face challenges in Ghana's economic landscape.
We are about to resume our debt payment, external debt payment, after the negotiations. That is when we'll get to know the true level of the exchange rate. Even though our debt service will come down, government will definitely be on the market looking for dollars to go and pay for this, our debt. And we know very well that if the exchange rate, depreciates, it tends to have, a pass-through effect on inflation because we live in a country where, the dominant or the essentials of our living, which has to do with, fuel usage and all those, which we don't manufacture them here in Ghana.
Professor James Atapripra, an associate professor of economics at the University of Cape Coast, also had this to say.
Disagree with that projection that inflation will come down. There are so many factors. Look at the cost of doing business in Ghana. Look at doing so that we find ourselves in. You see, so all these factors contribute to rising prices. So if we should find ourselves in this situation, do so till December, how can price levels come down? You see, sometimes when we make some projections, we should also go to the ground and find out from people. Let's listen to the voices of people.
The International Monetary Fund's projection of an ultimate single-digit inflation by the end of 2025 aligns with government's vision as captured in the 2024 budget. However, some economic watchers are skeptical about the feasibility of this projection. They believe that the current economic conditions may pose a challenge to attaining such a significant reduction in inflation. Reporting for Citi Business News, my name is Agnes Watson.